Our big story: with just a few hours left for the nomination, the Congress and the National Conference in Jammu and Kashmir are yet to even finalize a candidate list for the first phase of the much delayed assembly elections in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, the tussle over seats, Congress General Secretary K. Venugopal and senior leader Salman Khurshid have reached Farooq Abdullah's residence in Srinagar and are expected to finalize the seat sharing deal. Sources say that out of 90 assembly seats, the National Conference is offering only 35, while the Congress is asking for 37. As a middle part, the National Conference has talked about friendly competition on some seats for which the Congress is not ready. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, the BJP today released a list of 44 candidates for the three-phase elections to the 90 assembly seats, but then retracted it in a matter of hours. The party has now released a fresh list, but this only has 15 candidates picked for the first phase of election. Now, though no changes are made in the candidates picked for the first phase, three key names are now missing from the now retracted list that includes Jammu and Kashmir BJP President Ravinder Raina and former Deputy Chief Ministers Nirmal Singh and Kavinder Gupta. Now, remember, Jammu and Kashmir elections will occur over three phases starting September 18th, with results declared on the 4th of October, making this a significant event after the abrogation of Article 370. Let me go across now to my guest joining me at this point. We have Pradeep Mahaur, political analyst. We also have Ravinder Sharma, Senior Vice President and Chief Spokesperson of the Jammu and Kashmir Congress Party, and also Mohit Bhan, spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you all, gentlemen, for joining me. Pradeep Mahaur, let me quickly start with you since you represent the BJP. And the BJP has just hit the headlines with this very interesting details of first coming up with a list of 44 candidates and retracting it and then revising it with just 15. Evidently, this is not good optics, and evidently this means that the BJP is having had so many rebels from the Congress, PDP, and join the party in the last few years. The BJP is dealing with a problem of plenty when it comes to seat allocation.
No. Not a problem of people joining from outside or any other kind of internal conflicts. As far as Jammu and Kashmir elections are concerned, they are very, very important elections. And the selection of candidate on a particular seat is a strategic decision that has to be taken with utmost care so that the right candidate is there in the right place and he is able to win the seat. And definitely, there was some miss that the 44 candidates list was announced. And the party cadre has already told that, these candidates that were announced, that was a mistake that it was published on the website. So it was not deliberately published. So only 15 candidates list is final. So rest of the candidates will be decided and then published. So this kind of humanitarian errors are very much possible. This is called a clerical kind of an error. When the list is published, or somehow the list was there, and somebody who was supposed to be publishing only 15 candidates, he made those other candidates, other lists also published. So that was a clerical mistake. This should not be considered or taken into account that there is some kind of a conflict going on, there is some kind of decision-making issue going on. Nothing like that. Everything is clear. Each and every candidate will be decided with utmost care, and the decision will be final.
I mean, you can, one can spin it any way it wants to. Okay, let me, since you mentioned Article 370, let me take that point across to Ravinder Sharma ji, senior leader from the Jammu and Kashmir Congress, is also joining us. Ravinder Sharma, would you see this election as a referendum or at least a reflection on the or the satisfaction levels within the valley in terms of how the last 5 years especially have turned out for Jammu and Kashmir? And more importantly, are you confident of really stitching up an alliance with the National Conference? Because some would say that the party's election machinery in Jammu and Kashmir have got a bit rusty because there haven't been elections for 10 years now in that region.
First of all, I would comment that for BJP, it is a mixture of all parties now. It is no more a pure BJP in Jammu and Kashmir. They have people from all thoughts, all states, all opinions, even though representing separatists. They are now in the BJP list, and they have released this of 82, as I heard, and retracted immediately. So, what is the role of BJP? Now, BJP is hobnobbing with all those forces, all those ideologies. As far as the Congress is concerned, we recommend committed to our ideology and our philosophy. And people of Jammu and Kashmir wanted elections earliest the possible, but for the last 6 years there were no elections, no democracy, no panchayats, no urban body, no assembly. So certainly people are very fed up and they are eager for elections. And every political party is trying to have its space. There are several um, overground, underground understandings, as far as I understand. No doubt we are trying to have an alliance with National Congress, which are like-minded on some issues, and talks are still going on in Kashmir. Today, our top leadership is also there. So we are trying to have seat sharing so that the votes of open parties do not get divided, and BJP doesn't take advantage of
So
opportunistic and
that's a very
election
important statement.
attempts.
Ravindra Sharma ji, you're making a very important statement that you don't want the opposition parties to be divided, since you claim that a lot of them have already dealt with poaching by the BJP. So is that also
Yes.
a message that you're perhaps also reaching out to Mehbooba Mufti in terms of finding or forming a Mahagathbandhan in Jammu and Kashmir? Because the last political formation before that state went into cold storage and ultimately was had Article 370 abrogated. Was Mehbooba Mufti and Omar Abdullah joining hands to form a super alliance to form government? Now we all know what happened after that, but are you looking at picking up from where those developments left off?
See, at the moment, I'll not be able to comment on this. But the question is, there is a remote possibility of a Mahagathbandhan like you are suggesting. But the question is, we want a broader understanding that we should not divide votes wherever our seat sharing formula, if it succeeds, and we are able to go together. Those who are not going together also, like-minded, non-BJP, those who are opposed to the BJP, those who had been opposing the BJP. Now we shall see what is the role in the elections. Parties, the parties which were
Okay.
created by BJP in Jammu and Kashmir to divide the votes, they are in tactic understanding with certain other forces also, whom they were opposing. They were aiming pro-Pakistan, separatists, all kinds of anti-nationals. So the BJP's role in Jammu and Kashmir very unfortunate. They are power hungry only. They joined hands with the PDP, which had been demanding self-rule, which had been demanding strengthening of Article 370, and BJP stood for abrogation of Article 370. We saw a 3 year North Pole, South Pole government in Jammu and Kashmir. When it crosses Lakhanpur, the BJP's only aim is to form government, to be part of the government, to enjoy in Jammu and
Okay.
Kashmir. So where is the Siddhant Wali party, BJP party of principle? Now people from all political parties, those who
I'll
are in
put that
PDP, those
question
who are in
across to
National
Pradeep
Congress,
Maur.
those who are in Hurriyat
Fair enough.
Conference
I'll put that
also,
question across. I'll put
they
that
are
question
also
across
part
to
of the
Pradeep Maur.
BJP.
I'll put that question across to Pradeep Maur, but I want to focus again on the prospect of should the PDP or will the PDP join hands with the Jammu and Kashmir National Conference with the Congress? Mohit Ban, should the PDP, will the PDP, Mohit Ban, will the PDP join hands in order to keep the BJP out, or are we Oh, I think we have just lost Mohit Ban at this point. But fair enough. Let me go across to Pradeep Mahaur. Pradeep Mahaurji, the Congress allegation is that this is barely a BJP party in Jammu and Kashmir by identity anyway, because it has filled with turncoats from the Congress, from the National Congress, from the PDP. How does the party respond to these charges?
Look, Congress forms an alliance with any kind of a party with whom they do not have any kind of a ideological connection. In fact, Congress doesn't have an ideology at all. By last elections, Lok Sabha elections, and upcoming elections, we easily frame it out. They can understand they do not have any ideology at all. They can join hands with anybody. The objective is just to gain power at certain place. I mean, not even they are making the government. They are just striving to sustain. Their strive is something different. They are just striving to remain in the picture. That's it. This is what they want, and that is why they are making a lot of alliances. If they make alliance, they are not power hungry. BJP does something. BJP is power hungry. This is just a game of words. and anybody can come forward and speak out any kind of words. It is on Congress. They want to have alliance with any political party or not. That is, the Congress have to decide. We are not going to decide about that. As far as BJP is concerned, BJP is confident enough as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. After abrogation of Article 70, the scenario is going to change. The Jammu Kashmir Valley is completely changed. Peace established, and this is going to benefit Bharatiya Janata Party. This is
Okay, so it's a fascinating charcha we have had already in Jammu and Kashmir, and in a way, it's good news. I think Ravinder ji wants to make a quick point. Ravinder
want to
Sharma
say
ji,
the
make a quick
thing.
response, please.
Sir, my question is, we have certain differences on issues, on approach of issues with National Conference or PDP, other mainstream parties. What is common and what is common between BJP, PDP or BJP National Conference? They were their former allies. And what is
Okay.
common between them with those separatists whom they are helping underhand, those people who have joined from Hurriyat Conference, those who have joined from PDP, those who have joined from National Conference, those who carried the ideology, those whose parents were also from those parties. So today BJP is accepting those and giving mandates to those. The real BJP people, BJP workers who fought for the ideology of Shama Prasad Mukherjee are not being seen in the BJP list of candidates. So where is the original BJP? They talk of the Shama Prasad Mukherjee, they talk of those ideologies. Where is the ideology of BJP? Congress has its ideology. Congress is firm on its principles. Yes, there could be slight difference of dimension on issues with BJP, with the National Conference, with PDP. But we are farming or not farming alliance. That is a different issue. But the question is, there is no basic difference in the ideology. We are all secular in our approach. They are all mainstream parties. They both under the Constitution of India. They can join alliance with BJP and with any party they like. They may not join us, but the question is, we don't term them anti-national, pro-Pakistan as soon as they leave Congress. But BJP adopts them, but forms government with them, become part of their government, and thereafter when they leave, they are termed as anti-national, pro-Pakistan, pro-terrorist, and the media reports suggest they were hobnobbing with Jamaat-e-Islami also, hardcore organization in Kashmir. They were hobnobbing with those forces who defeated Umar Abdullah, others in Kashmir Valley. So what is happening? What is happening to BJP? Is it in the national interest? It is in the mainstream politics of Jammu and Kashmir.
All right, Ravinder Sharma and Pradeep, thank you so much for joining us with your views and perspectives.